Welcome to the presentation. So today we're going to talk more about self-promotion. So what is self-promotion? It helps you to grow professionally, get that raise, and maybe you meet a business partner or you make a difference. So it's an important skill that helps you get out of your comfort zone and talk about yourself. You learn how to inspire others and engage with others as well. So, what are the benefits of this self promotion? And usually we do shy away from self promotion. We think it's bragging. We think it's being all talk but no action. We think it is sucking up, and we also think that is just not cool. We do not like self promotion. So, but what is it that can help you to do? It can help you to connect with the right people, to grow your ideas, to collaborate, and to just share your ideas, growth, passion, and without any ego involved. So it's basically saying this is who I am, this is what I'm good at, and this is how I can help the organization to move forward because of my skills and experience and who I am. Okay, so what are the ways that you can self promote yourself without sounding that you are not going to back up your skills? Because people want to know what you can do so that they can put you in the right positions, or they can put you to where you're supposed to be, or they can help you also promote your career, get you out of where you are and to where the company needs you the most. So it's so important that you really promote yourself, to say what you are good at, to say what is it that you are an asset to the company about, what is it that makes you stand out. So ways that you can promote yourself: you can speak up about your accomplishments. So have a list. What I usually say to clients is you need to have a list of all your accomplishments. Know that this is what I've done in the month, last year, last week. So put that and have that placed, and where you can update it when you have time, and put it in your CV as well, to include it in your CV. So your CV needs to be updated, and this inventory of your accomplishment needs to also be updated. So when you're doing this self promotion, you need to be yourself. You need to be as genuine as possible, because you are talking about yourself, and no one knows you more than you yourself, because you know yourself and you know what you can do. You know what is good about the progress that you made. You know how you have stretched yourself even on that assignment. So that that is some of the ways that you can make this as easy for you, because most of us, we shy away from this. But if you are yourself, then it's not trying to be somebody else. You're being yourself in all areas of your life, including when you're talking about yourself, you're talking about the accomplishment, when you're talking about what you're good at. And another point on that is to sell your strength. So when you are busy with that project and you are working on your strength, let people know that this is the area that you enjoy and you are good at that. And so that you can leverage on your strength and use those strengths even more. So know exactly what your contribution is in that company, in that year that you've been there in that company. Know exactly how you've used your strength. Understand your strength. So you need to know yourself very well. You need to also deliver on your promise. So if you're saying you are good in a particular area, make sure that you back it up with skills and experience. So you let people know that you are good in that, but also back it up. Match what you say with your skills and experience, and talk about your successes in projects. So this is saying to you, you don't have to wait until appraisal where you share what you are good at. So throughout the year, as you're doing the project to project basis, share what you've achieved in that project, share what you are learning in that project, share what you are also had difficulties in, and also how you have solved those problems. So make sure that you speak up about exactly the process of your development and how you're achieving things in that workplace and also in those projects. And another thing that we shy away from is the whole thing of spotlight. We think that spotlight is not good. And maybe you can reframe that and say, allow yourself to step into the spotlight. So not only the spotlight show shining at you, but how can you allow the spotlight to into how can you allow yourself to step into the spotlight and in a positive way, because you're trying to say, this is what I've done in a particular project, so I can assist in another project. It's not done in the bad way. And being proactive as well is very important, because you need to ask for those assignments. Because remember, you have a goal. What is your goal? You want to be seen as valuable in this company. You want to be seen as somebody that they can think of and promote. So, how are you asking for those next level assignments? So, it can be asking for a new project, it can be volunteering for another project that you think maybe it's good for you, and you have done this project so for such and such a time. So yeah, now you want to do more. Now you want to challenge yourself and do more. So think about that on what experience you want, what exposure do you want to get, so that you are challenging yourself constantly and you are being intentional about where you want to go and you are putting yourself out there. And another point is, don't block information. So it just means you need to share information, whether you're in a meeting, whether you are somewhere in a boardroom or in the field where you are. Just share what you know about the particular area. Share what you know about this topic. Maybe you are in a workshop. Make it a habit for you to not block information, not hoard information. Share as much information as you can, and you're going to be credible. People are going to see that there's something in that person. But if you're hoarding information, then no one knows that you have an awareness, or you know what's going on in that particular area, so they can use you. And they can use you and extend your network as well. It's important that you not only share information in your group or in your team. If you have stakeholders outside of your business units, so extend your network and ask questions and let them know what you know. Let them know what areas that you want to also get to learn from them, and vice versa. So social media can also be useful, because in as much as we think that we're not promoting ourselves on social media, but we do. When you put information there, you're saying this is who you are. And when employers, they look at your social media web page, they see that this is the kind of person that I'm going to expect. So make sure also that you also promote the right information the way that you want to be seen. So brand yourself also on social media and share information on social media as well. And I mean, as I said, your CV also needs to be updated about this information that is good about you. Remember, we're focusing on the positive, on the good things that you identify about yourself, your proud moments. So, and you also on your 101 meetings, not only 101 are meant for what am I struggling with, because most of the time we go there, we say, these are the areas that I'm struggling with. But can you also mention what you did right? What is it that you did right? You went to that meeting and you actually thought it's going to be a bad meeting, but you did very well. Did very well. So you've surprised yourself, and people also said that was a good meeting. Thank you, Patisa. So those are the things that you need to be mindful of and learn as much as you can to be comfortable in selling yourself. It's going to be difficult at first, but the more you do it, the more you're going to be factual about yourself as well. You're not going to see yourself as a fraud. You're going to see yourself as somebody who has done those things, and you're going to see self promotion as facts, that you are factual in what you have done, and now you are letting other people know that it was you. And I mean, I'm not saying that be a person that doesn't acknowledge the team. So you still need to acknowledge the team, but you still need to point out the things that you have done to make the team shine. If you're a team manager or if you're a team member, then shine a spot on what you have done to make that project be more successful, to make that project go in the certain right way. And I mean, it was going left and you pulled it to the right. So what did you do? So, I mean, the last point is all about be a team player. So another way that people can also sell yourself without even you knowing it is by saying, someone, Patisa actually helped me on this project. She stepped in and she helped me. So that is another way that, oh no, this person is actually generous with their time, is generous with their ideas, and is in the spirit of teamwork. So it's actually good for the team and it's good for you as well. So what you're trying to put across is your contribution, because sometimes we wait for other people to validate us, but also it's also your responsibility as an employee, as a leader, to shine a spot on yourself, to shine. So, what is it that you can do? Maybe look at what makes you remarkable. This is a slide for you to actually document the things that you are proud of, the things that you do right, the things that you want people to know about you. So take a minute, write 10 things that you have done in the last week, 10 things that you've done even now. It's almost the end of the week. And also put things that are personal as well, things that you do well, things that people have said that you're doing well, your proud moments. And just put it everything there. It will boost your confidence. It will make you feel like you're a valuable member at work and also in society and also in your family and personal life. So do that, take a moment and put together that for you. Was it easy for you or was it difficult? Most people, they say it's difficult because we're not used to putting ourselves out there in terms of what is it that I'm good at. I mean, when I do coaching, a lot of people, they can tell me a lot of things about what they are not good at. But the strengths, things that we do well, we do not focus on that so much. So it's going to be difficult muscle to train at first, but when you get the hang of it, you're going to know yourself and you're going to be comfortable in yourself. And not only are you going to know your strengths, you're going to know also your weaknesses, and you'll be okay with both, because it's who you are. So you are owning who you are. And yes, you're going to manage your weaknesses. You're going to have to work on them if they are standing in your way of your progress. But also you need to be mindful of the things that you are doing right, things that you are shining on, you are really nailing them. You need to own them as well. So this quote is saying the class focuses intensely on making people more comfortable with doing a wide range of things such as networking, self-promotion, building their own personal brand, clevering, acquiring resources, getting known. Getting known is actually important. That they may have may have been less comfortable before. So it's just saying it's not something that as human being we mostly go into in terms of self-promotion, but people who are actually moving forward with their career, they're doing it, and you've seen them, and some of them they're not as qualified as you are, you know that. Some of them cannot do the work as you can do the work, and you know that. But how wonderful it is when you have the skills, when you have the knowledge, when you can do the work and you can back it up and you can talk about it as well. You are destined for greatness. So I would like you to challenge yourself to say something, write something, note something about yourself. Thank you so much. And that's the end of my presentation. I hope you are well equipped in how you can sell yourself, in ways that you can sell yourself, the benefits that self promotion can help you, and also how you can package yourself and just make yourself as a brand, and get to know yourself in a ways that can actually work for you, and let go of the other self beliefs, limiting beliefs that talks about self promotion is bragging, self promotion is uncool, self promotion is people who are just all talk and no hard work and no action. But if you know that you can back it up with skills, experience, and everything, you also deserve a right to go out there and speak for yourself so that you can be as promoted. Another self belief that we have is the whole thing that my work will speak for me, but not necessarily true. And you have seen that for yourself. You also need to back it up with talking about those things that you are good at and what you have done. If that work was speaking for you, back it up with also you promoting it, and not leave it up to your boss. Don't delegate this to other people. Have your own say. Thank you and all the best to your career. Wishing you well. I'll stop sharing. If you need some help, you can come talk to me about it. If you need assistance, coaching, we can talk about it and we can see how can we move you up and help you to be a successful person who shares what they say, share their accomplishment